Versatile Infotainment provides thousands of informative videos of our viewers. If you want more informative videos, please like and subscribe our channel. So let's go our topic.
American actor, producer and singer Robert Downey Jr. with a $300 million net worth. Robert Downey Jr. Most people today most likely know Robert Downey Jr. from his work as Iron Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He became one of the highest-paid actors in Hollywood history because of the role. In both his personal and professional lives, Robert Downey Jr. has seen some amazing highs and lows. Although he was always acknowledged as a gifted actor, he also had a bad tendency of drinking too much and using drugs to the point of unconsciousness. Sadly, his way of living caught up with him and caused his career to collapse. He served time in jail and went to rehab several times before he was able to turn his life around. Over the past 10 years, he has soared to the top of Hollywood's A-list with roles in multiple hit films, including The Soloist, Tropic Thunder, A Guide to Recognizing Your Saints, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and the Sherlock Holmes and Iron Man franchises. Key facts. Was paid just $500,000 for the first Iron Man. Earned $10 million for Iron Man 2. With back-end points, earned $70 million for the third Iron Man. Earned a total of $345.05 million playing Iron Man in the various Marvel movies. Owns $50 million worth of real estate. Paid $13 million in 2009 for a 7-acre Malibu estate. Owns at least one other Malibu house. Owns a beachfront home in Manhattan Beach. Early years. On April 4, 1965, Robert Downey Jr. was born in New York City. Robert Downey, SR, is his father. He is a filmmaker, actor, and writer. Elsie Ann Downey, an actress who starred in numerous films directed by her husband, is his mother. Allison is Downey Jr.'s elder sister. The family was a Greenwich Village resident. When his kid was 6 years old, Downey say a drug abuser gave him permission to smoke marijuana. Following his father's divorce in 1987, Downey went to California. Along with Rob Lowe, Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen, Holly Robinson Pete, Ramon Estevez, Renee Estevez, and Dean Cain, Downey was a student at Santa Monica High School. In order to pursue an acting career, Downey returned to New York City after dropping out of high school in 1982. Career? Prior to joining the new, younger ensemble of Saturday Night Live in the mid-1980s, which also included Joan Cusack, Nora Dunn, Anthony Michael Hall, John Lovitz, Dennis Miller, Randy Quaid, Terry Sweeney, and Danita Vance, Downey had a variety of roles in theater. But due to the low viewership of the 1985-1986 SNL season, every new cast member hired in 1985 was let go. Playing a bully from high school, Downey Jr. appeared in John Hughes' 1985 film Weird Science. He portrayed the drug-addled, affluent child Julian Wells in the 1987 film Less Than Zero. After that, he starred with Sybil Shepherd in Chances Are 1989, Mel Gibson in Air America 1990, and Sally Field, Whoopi Goldberg, and Kevin Kline in Soap Dish 1991. He played Charlie Chaplin in the 1992 film Chaplin. He received a Best Actor Oscar nomination for his work in Chaplin. Drug problems. As Downey's drug use spiraled out of control, his career took a knock. He was arrested several times between 1996 and 2001 on drug-related offenses. At different points in time, it was discovered that he possessed cocaine, heroin, and marijuana. He checked himself into many drug treatment centers, but he kept coming back. Downey was stopped in April 1996 for speeding on Sunset Boulevard. He was discovered to be in possession of an unloaded .357 Magnum handgun, heroin, and cocaine. He was taken into custody. After being out on parole for a month, Downey walked into his neighbor's house while under the influence of drugs and slept on one of the neighbor's beds. He received a 3-year probationary period and was required to submit to a drug test. In 1997, he was incarcerated for 6 months in L County after failing one of the court-mandated drug tests. He was detained once more after failing a drug test 2 years later. This time, he received a sentence of 3 years at the California State Prison and Substance Abuse Treatment Facility. He was eligible for early release after spending almost a year at the Substance Abuse Treatment Facility and posting $5,000 bail. He was let out of prison 1 week later, and he went on to star in Ally McBeal. For the part, he was awarded a Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actor in a miniseries or television film. In 2000, Downey was arrested over Thanksgiving weekend while under the influence of alcohol and in possession of cocaine and Valium. An lapped officer discovered Downey strolling Culver City in his underwear in April 2001. A suspicion of using a controlled substance led to his detention. Even after it was discovered that he had cocaine in his system, he was freed a few hours later. Following his arrest, he lost his job on Ally McBeal. He was placed on 3-year probation and ordered back to drug rehab. Return to career. After facing and conquering his drug addiction, Downey found it difficult to resume his job, because the insurance firms that films used gave Downey a price that was too high and the directors were unable to pay it for Downey. He was unhirable. Mel Gibson, who had known Downey since Air America, was the one who enabled the latter part of Downey's career. He personally covered Downey's insurance bond for The Singing Detective. After Downey wrapped up the movie without any problems, other directors were eager to work with him once more. He then received the opportunity of a lifetime in 2007 when he was chosen to play Tony Stark in the film Iron Man. 2008 spring saw the release of the first Iron Man movie. Downey received high marks from critics for his Iron Man performance. In 2008, The Incredible Hulk, as well as the 2 Iron Man sequels released in 2010 and 2013. He played Tony Stark. Age of Ultron 2015, Captain America, Civil War 2016, Spider-Man, Homecoming I-2017, Avenger I-20, War 2018 and Avengers. In Game 2019 are the films in question. In addition, Downey starred in the comedy Tropic Thunder, for which he received an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. When Downey was cast as Sherlock Holmes in the 2009 movie of the same name, he was given the opportunity to play yet another well-known character. He returned to the character of the well-known fictional investigator in Sherlock Holmes. A Game of Shadows 2011, and a third film in which he plays Holmes is planned. In the 2020 film Dolittle, he portrayed Dr. John Dolittle, whose will next be seen in Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer. In March 2023, it was also revealed that he was in negotiations to star in the political comedy Average Height, Average Build and the remake of Alfred Hitchcock's Individual Life. On May 29, 1992, Downey wed singer and actress Deborah Falconer following a hectic 42-day courtship. The marriage terminated in 2001 due to Downey's drug abuse and numerous trips to rehab. After leaving Downey, Falconer took their 1993-born son Indio with her. In 2004, Downey and Falconer were divorced. Downey first connected with film executive Susan Levin in 2003 while working on the set of Gothica. Twice she declined his advances for a date. She eventually ran out of options when it came to denying their chemistry. In November 2003, the night before Levin turned 30, Downey proposed to her. In 2005, they tied the knot. 2012 saw the birth of their son, Exton, in February. Their daughter, Avery, was born in November 2014. Since July 2003, Downey has abstained from narcotics and alcohol. He attributes his success in kicking his addictions to his wife, Susan. Downey has participated in 12-step programs for rehabilitation. Pay highlights. As one of the highest-paid actors in the world, Robert made almost $50 million between June 2016 and June 2017. He made $80 million from June 2017 to June 2018. He made $65 billion from June 2018 to June 2019. Just $500,000 was made by RDJ from the first Iron Man film. His largest earnings outside of Marvel were $12 million for the film Due Date in 2010 and $15 million for Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows in 2011. Underthens from Avenger. In-game could reach $75 million with the exact amount dependent on several box office benchmarks. He also has a hefty endorsement agreement with OnePlus, a Chinese smartphone manufacturer. What was Robert Downey Jr.'s salary for his role as Iron Man? The following chart details Robert's pay each movie for his role as Iron Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Robert Downey Jr.'s total earnings from Marvel. Iron Man $500,000.
Oh!
Iron Man $10 million million. Iron Man $75 million. The Avengers $50 million made $40 million backhand bonus. Avenger Age of Ultron $40 million. Civil War $40 million. Spider-Man Homecoming $15 million. Avengers War $40 million. Endgame $75 million million. Total $345.05 million. Actual property, Robert is the owner of several homes in the Los Angeles region. Robert's real estate holdings are probably worth between $40 and $50 million overall. Since 2012, he has been the owner of a $4 million house in Santa Monica, and he paid $13.44 million in 2009 to purchase a 7-acre Malibu mansion with riding amenities. He also has another Malibu home that he paid $4 million in 2017. He owns a beachfront home in Manhattan Beach, a $2.05 million mansion in the Pacific Palisades, and multiple residential and commercial properties in Venice, California,